Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, and welcome back to a new adventure on my channel. We are back with our freshly created rogue, and since it's Legion week, I thought what better time than to start doing our Orderhall than now. Because the Orderhalls of the Legion are one of my favorite parts of World of Warcraft, and especially the rogue one is such a cool place to be. There are some Orderhalls that I think are a little bit lackluster. For example, I always thought that the Orderhall of the Death Knights being Arcuros was a little bit cheap and easy, and I would have much more preferred to see something like Icecrown Citadel or Naxxramas to be our seat of power. But the Rogue Orderhall is one of my absolute favorites in the game, along with the Mage one. And even though I remember that people were very unhappy that the Rogues would get the Kennels of Dalaran and not Ravenhold, I still think that the outcome is amazing and looks great. So we're gonna talk to Recruiter Lee, and just like we did on our other character, I'm not in the mood to see anyone die today, so let's skip it. And off we are in Dalaran, and as soon as our quest giver has spawned, hello, we're going to get our Dalaran Hearthstone, and soon enough also our little quest giver that's gonna send us to our Orderhall, but usually they need a moment to spawn, so we can take this time to think very long and hard about professions, because you know me, I'm a big fan of engineering, but I also would like to maybe do something else every now and then, so I thought maybe we should go for leatherworking. Alright, let's read our sealed letter, and maybe, you know, while we're in Legion I could also put on the dialogue option again. Although I gotta say, there are a lot of NPCs talking, so I will probably turn it off at some point again, because everyone's gonna talk over my words. And I will not stand for that. Alright, while we were listening to the Lord's musing, I learned leatherworking on skinning on the side. So let's head over to Red and tell him our little catchphrase. Fun fact, there are a few stores in Dalaran where you can enter your Orderhall as a rogue, and they are all marked by a black raven sitting in front of the store, like that one over Glorious Goods. So we're gonna head in here, and we're gonna talk to Red. We're gonna tell him that the raven calls. And all of a sudden, secret doorway. Walking down here alone just feels so cool, and I really like the implication that there are so many hidden pathways in Dalaran that you don't even know about. And now here we pass all of these cool rogue NPCs that, I gotta be honest, I don't even know half of them. And now we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna pull this very, very hidden torch, and wow, another hidden passage. And
there's our final member. Welcome to the crew.
Here's our literal crew.
They're friendlier than they look.
And already
I'm pleased you chose to heed our call. We've discussed inviting you into our ranks for some time.
and already I'm ruining that I chose to put on dialogue option. It's very nice for roleplay, but my god, it's annoying if you're trying to record a YouTube video. So I'm sorry, Legion. I appreciate your voice acting a lot, but I gotta talk here. Alright, and now we're gonna select a weapon that we wanna pursue. We can either go for the Kingslayers, which are Garoner's old weapons. We can go for the Outlaw weapons, or we can go, obviously, for the weapons that we will choose, because it's the weapons of the Subtlety spec, which are the Fangs of the Devourer, which is already very fitting, because you will see just in a moment. While we're gathering intel inside our Orderhall, I also wanted to show you the first of many little rogue secrets all across Azeroth. This one is fairly easy, because in your Orderhall there is this NPC called Yenri, and he has a few nice things to sell to you. In fact, he has 3 Transmog items that look the part of the T2 of the very famous rogue tier set from back in the day, and all you need for them is being level 45 and having a little bit of silver to spare. And over here, very hard to miss, is Grifter, and you probably know Grifter from places like Shatrat, where he tries to sell you a lot of junk. But what he also sells you is a bunch of more Transmog that you can pick up if you do a little minigame that was introduced even before Legion, but was a little bit, well, simplified in it. Let's put it that way. To unlock these Transmog sets, you very important, this is only for Rogue, you want to do the quest Wanna Buy a Lamp. And it's a little bit of back and forth with Grifter because he's gonna make you buy a few things in his inventory that are relatively cheap to a little bit expensive, just Rogue things. After we bought a lamp for 500 bucks, we're gonna buy a certified organic lab shining kit for 500 bucks. And now we're gonna use that to rub our lamp. And, well, you will never believe what will happen after we rub the lamp. Because now we have called forth Al Abbas. And Al Abbas has a new quest for us, which is mostly that we go and make a little deal with him. And what this makes us capable of doing is pickpocketing from mobs all across the Broken Isles, and they will give us coins of air. And these coins of air are a currency for your rogue. And as you can already see, you can buy toys, you can buy transmog, oh, even transmog that I don't have yet, and also an illusion that I'm already wearing right now. It's the illusion that shows your weapons are poisoned like they used to be back in the old times of World of Warcraft. And it's something that we will do on the side, especially since I'm missing some of the transmog items anyway. And now we're gonna knock on this knocker, so we're teleported out of our Orderhall again. And we're gonna go and ask a bunch of people about their intel. Because we are trying to track down a very special Erida lady so we can steal her weapons. And one of the people we're tracking down is an old Erida dude that just has to shove it in my face that he has fell broken hoofs and I do not. And also his skin is a lot more red than mine, but hey. Whatever. Alright, and with all of these people questioned and people killed, we're gonna go back to our Orderhall and tell what we've gathered so far. And I just looked it up, and it's a little bit sad because I will have to wait until level 24 to get pickpocket. So that's gonna be a long time before we could start gathering our coins of air. But hey, we have a lot of other stuff to do anyway. One thing I really love about the Orderhalls and all the quests attached to them as well is that they always try to make you work with your class's base kit of abilities and to really set them apart from any other quest, which I appreciate a lot. Alright, let's go and find this Akari. Hello, girlie. We've been deceived. This is not possible. Hey boy, what's your secret to fell-cracked hoofs? Because I kinda want them too. And because we're a little daredevil and we're scared of nothing, we will simply jump into the portal that this very untrustworthy Erida just built for us. Let's go! And sneakily, we gonna zoom over to our target, and it was here that Blizzard teased the first Draenei rogues back in Legion, and ever since I saw this lady I thought, man, come on, you have the animations. Just give us Draenei rogues, alright? Well, haha, now, many years later, we finally have them. And now a fun little part about these quests is that you probably don't have all the abilities that you need for these quests, especially if you start them on level 10 like me. But Blizzard thought of that and gave you all that stuff whenever you would need it, so that's nice. And we will leave the Soul Keeper to his business, because apparently we are above useless bloodshed, which I think is a very nice detail about the rogues. But this guy is not on our unnecessary bloodshed list. He is on our please die and give us your loot list. Ooh, there's the man. Ain't he a sexy beast? I think my favorite part about all fantasy things are just the made-up languages. Alright, girlie, there can only be one cool Erida rogue sneaking around with the fangs of the Devourer, and bad news, it's supposed to be me. Alrighty, let's get out of here quickly. And just like that, we are back. And our good friend Valzoon is very happy to see us, obviously. But you know what? Since we now have acquired our artifact weapons, why do we not just mock them? To, you know, let the Legion feeling live a little bit longer. Alright, where are they? I'd say these violet ones fit very well with our transmog. Or this one. Oh, this one. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, that looks real nice. You know what? Since I'm rocking this very silver look at the moment, how about we change the color of our jewelry to silver as well, All right, how about this one? I think this is a good color, right? Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot more fitting. Hell yeah. All right. By the way, I know that many people are very much into Transmog just like me, and I've been thinking, should I maybe every time I put on something new Transmog-wise, tell you guys where I got that and how you can get those things yourselves? Because I know that I'm always a little bit annoyed if someone has something really cool and doesn't really tell me how I would also get that stuff. So yeah, tell me if you want to know, because that would be absolutely no bother, and I always love to share ideas and secrets about Transmog with other people. Hello guys! Good news, I have super OP weapons with me now. Oh hey pretty girly. Do you know that they put weird trousers on you ever since they put you into the heritage armor for humans? I also wondered what that was all about. Alrighty, and now we continue to set up our little order hall. And while we're at it, we're also gonna pick up the assassination quest. Oh, and it also put me into assassination. Wait, I didn't want this. No, this is my biggest disappointment in Battle for Azeroth. And I honestly don't know how they could have done it any other way, since they wanted that story to go that way. But how could they, after an expansion that we spent really bonding together to bring down a common foe, you know, Horde and Alliance side by side, doing all these great things in the Orderhall, how could they think that afterwards they could just do BFA and rip all of this built-up diplomacy apart? To me, it left a very bitter taste in my mouth, and even though I am not a hater of Battle for Azeroth, that has always been something that bothered me. You know, 2 minutes can be very long. And now that we have 2 hours to kill until our Orderhall mission returns anyway, we gonna get our Kingslayers. And for this one, Blizzard has nicely provided us with a few handy teleportation glyphs that will bring us right where we want to be for our questline. Another level up. And a kidney shot, thank you very much. Alright, I think we can already teleport to the Blasted Lands, so let's do that right away. And here we're gonna stalk up this very ridge and probably kill another important member of the Legion to get some intel. Let's decode this message. Oh yeah, and this is something that I talked about in my, I think, 2nd or 3rd episode that I ever recorded. Back when I quested Duskwood on my hunter, because something that has never really sit right with me is the fact that we are now gonna go to Darkshire and we're gonna find out that the entire town has pledged themselves to the Legion and has been butchering each other for apparently weeks without anyone noticing. Apart from the fact that that is kind of an insane thing to do and never mention it ever again, and if you're not a rogue you probably don't even know this. The leader of the town, Abenlock, is one of the people that has completely given herself up to the Legion, and I'm sorry Blizzard, but I quested with that lady and no, she did not seem like someone who was very in for it for the Legion. And I know that this is also meant to be a, oh my god, look at this, everyone is pledging themselves to the Legion. But there are some characters that I just not believe that about, and Commander Althea Abenlock is one of them. And it would be even harder if before this we would have quested in Darkshire, because all of these people are people that you either do quests for or that you talk to. And this guy, Chef Gruel, is even the dude that gives you a lot of cooking recipes if you get some meat for him. So I'm not a fan of this one, and you don't even look back. You're just gonna yeet out of here in any case. So yay for us, I guess. Well, let's very unceremoniously port out of this corrupted town that is very close to Stormwind in any case, and I love that no one ever took care of it. And meet Garona in front of Stormwind. You know, I love Garona's enthusiasm, but I think if I would just show up to someone who is usually not on the friendly side towards me, and I would simply say, step aside or everything will burn, I don't know if that, you know, is usually the very diplomatic way of bringing across your issues. Are Draenei ladies really this tall? Wow. Don't worry guys, I did the legendary quest for the daggers and Cataclysm, so I know a thing or two about sneaking into Stormwind and trying not to die. love that I can still check my mail in here, though. That's a nice detail. Alright, sorry guys, my sprint is on cooldown. But I'm really hurrying. Trust. Oh no. Speaking of hurrying. Can we survive this? Yo, Corona, you wanna help a sister out? Maybe? No? Alright. Then I'll deal with it myself, I guess. Oh, I'm also missing one of my poisons again. What the hell? Well, I know why, because I respect on accident. Man, I'm not very sneaky. Alright, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys? Wait, why is this not in my action bar? Oh no! Alright, guys, maybe be worried. Hello? Jesus. Love that I had to use my book for this one. Oh yeah, while we're on the topic of NPCs that for some reason got corrupted by the Legion in the quest line but aren't corrupted in the normal world or never got talked about again, Malris Malagan over here is the dude that stands beside the board that gives you all the call quests. You know, the call for the Legion, for the Warlords of Draenor start quest and all these things. Yeah, that's him. He's very bad and very evil and very corrupted, alright? I mean, for the time being. Usually he's completely fine. Oh yeah. Thanks for the Kingslayers. Alrighty, let's get out of here. And now while we're at it, let's get our last artifact weapon, just so we have them all in the bag. Alrighty, let's sail for Azuna. Whoa! What was that? Oh, landmines, huh? Well, yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna survive this one, guys. Oh god, especially not if there's the next one showing up. Alrighty, then let's be a little bit more careful, huh? Can we sneak over this ridge? We can! Haha! I really gotta loot. It's very important that I get these few silver pieces, alright? Dog. Dog. Please, no. Can I? Oh, I can. Are you guys not undead? No, you're humanoid. Hell yeah. Goodbye, First Mate de Gonza. Guys, you forgot one of your crew, man. Okie dokie. We have to sneak over here, right? If I remember that correctly. Are there more landmines here? Do I have to be careful about more landmines? Unsure. Well, in any case, I'm gonna stick to the edges of the beach. Ah! How did you see me? What the hell? I'm really not the best rogue, huh? I'm not really good at staying hidden. Maybe I should spec into Outlaw. Yo! How many dogs can you send my way, my guys? There was a sharpshooter there. I think that's why they saw me. Yeah, this one. Alright, can I zap him? Yeah, I can. Do I have to zap you? No, I will just believe. There's another sharpshooter, but that one doesn't have a buff attached to him. But I don't trust these sharpshooters no more. Red Admiral Eliza. Hello, cutie pie. Well, I tried not to kill your crew, but they kinda, you know, saw through my detection. Lord Brinebeard, I'm really sorry, but I kinda have to end your life. I have a feeling we have to kill all of these guys. And with that, we have our last artifact weapons. Alright, Katka, very sorry, but I'm on super important business. I can't talk to you right now. Oh yeah, we can pick a lock, but we cannot pickpocket. Life is not fair, guys. Alrighty, and with our 3 artifact weapons acquired, I think I'm gonna end today's episode right here. I hope I could show you a little bit of the beauty that is the Rogue class and a little bit of the beauty that is the Legion content. I hope you had a blast. I certainly did, and I think I'm gonna definitely do a few more episodes before I go back to Hunter business, because this little rogue stuff is really such a blast to do. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps so much and is so appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope I will see you in the next episode, when we will do some more sneaking across Azeroth and beyond. Until then, bye bye!